Welcome to GCCars, and my name is Eric, and today we're gonna do a highway POV test drive in this 2022 Lincoln Navigator Reserve. If you just came from the city POV test drive, welcome to this continuation, because we just seamlessly transitioned pretty much. But yeah, what are we gonna do in this highway POV test drive? Well, we want to find out how well the assist systems of the Lincoln Navigator work, and especially Lincoln's active glide autonomous driving system. You see these lights up here? I don't see them, they're just infrared lights, so they're only visible on camera, but they monitor my eyes so that the system knows, okay, I'm looking ahead and I can take my hands off the steering wheel. But let's first of all start with a bit of lane keep assist. So we're just gonna go to the left and I see what the car does, and it steers me right back into the lane. So lane keep assist works really well, but that's what you expect with a system that has autonomous driving, right? So merge into the left lane, get up to speed, and now eventually it'll probably prompt us in the gauge cluster that active glide is available, but we can manually activate it just by pressing the cruise control button. And now active glide is on. Now it might take a second for it to go to hands-free mode. We will see. We're still in hands-on mode for now. Still hands-on for now. Both the gauge cluster as well as the I can go a little closer here though. Both the gauge cluster as well as the HUD will change icons. I just hope it does take over at some point. We drove the same route in the Escalade with Super Cruise. There we go. We're in hands-free now. So you can pretty much compare this very well to the Super Cruise, and this is an autonomous self-driving feature. It still requires you to monitor the road ahead. It's a level 2 system. You are still responsible for everything that happens, but you can take your hands off the steering wheel and enjoy the ride. So let's see how well it does here on the Gardner Expressway. So far so good. Centers itself really well. Does a good job of keeping us in the lane. Maybe a little further right there than I would normally do, but it's totally within reason. And for the most part, the steering inputs are smooth, although you'll see it jerk a little around sometimes, and you know, sometimes do a bit more of a jarring like move. Now, the thing about the system though is it doesn't work perfectly. I can't show that to you right now because if I were on the right lane and we have an off-ramp, what the system will do, it'll start going a little bit towards the off-ramp and then realize, no, it's an off-ramp, so go straight again. But after that, it'll prompt you to take over control. So if you're in the right lane, now it wants me to take control, for example, too. I just have to keep my hands on the steering wheel. I don't have to actually do anything. The car like steers itself, as you can see. But I have to have my hands on the steering wheel. Now, every time you hit or you drive by an off-ramp, it will prompt you to take the hands back on the steering wheel. Now we're back in hands-free. That's something that Super Cruise does not do. Super Cruise is more confident in itself in that regard, although Super Cruise also had a few more years to mature, and Super Cruise also offers hands-free lane changes right now. Even decides for itself when it wants to change lanes, unlike active glide / Blue Cruise, which you just seen needs, you know, I need to manually still do it. That being said though, as you can see, once you get into the flow, it does work pretty well. It is still a very nice system to have, just compared to Super Cruise. I'll leave you the Super Cruise test we did on at the end of the video, just so you can see how the Escalade does in very similar conditions on just a bit further back on the same street here, same expressway. But yeah, other than that, I'm just gonna stay quiet for a little bit and give you a chance to hear and see how it is to drive, well, not drive in this case, the Lincoln Navigator on highway. So enjoy that. Oh, sorry. forgot, we do also have a full-on review, of course, as always. So if you want to hear all my thoughts about this Lincoln Navigator and if it's worth $114,000 Canadian, just click somewhere on your right hand side. Just click on the right hand side now, or at the end of the video I'll put a link for you too. So yeah, anyhow, now let's stay quiet, if it can manage. We'll see. Didn't slam the brakes, that was good. Confident to this. Nice. Okay, good. A little slower. Might be able to show to you what I mean, although let's see what it does, because we're automatically going towards the exit here. We will have to change lanes. It's keeping up pretty well, but at this point I got to intervene because we need to stay this way. But I think you've seen pretty well how active glide works and how it is a very nice system, a few minor restrictions, but anyhow, that's all I wanted to show you today. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you enjoyed it, please make sure to subscribe and hit the bell, because we upload videos and reviews every single week about all sorts of cars. And yeah, check out the full review of the Lincoln Navigator. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you liked it, and I hope I'll see you in the next one. Thank you and goodbye.